Okay, so I'm going to talk about the false perception of protest that we have through the internet, and by that I'll show you how Marx will completely oppose the internet. Before that, I'll have 3 main points of rebuttal. So, I can also come here and say that Yair is not listening to what Itay said. It's really easy. What can I say? I can say 2 things about that. First of all, if at the same time I am brainwashed and maybe read a few sentences or see 3 seconds from a video, brainwash is still much stronger because it works much better on my brain and it lets me do things much easier for those who brainwash me. Secondly, being vegetarian still did not change my class. How is the internet and everything you said make Marx happy by creating the proletariat and workers unite and change the world and finish the war class between capital owners and workers? We are hoping to hear that from the second proposition. Secondly, about everything you said of ownership. No. Marx did not say there is only one capital owner. He talked about a whole class, meaning you're saying, no, if I don't want to go to Google, I can go to Bing. Yes, but Bing is still a capital owner. It still has a lot of money, still controls a lot of information going through the internet. It's Yahoo, it's Google, it's Facebook, it's Bing. All of them are monitoring the information that we get, and more than that, they're using the information that I'm letting them know about myself. The searches that I do, the likes that I do on Facebook, all of that they collect about me to use it to sell ads to me, to help other capital owners, etc., etc. No. So everything you said there is not correct. Lastly, about your point about economical platform, eco stuff that I didn't read the whole word. We need to see what happens more. Do we have more of the eco-platform activities that there are, or do we have more brainwash, more false consciousness, more people who are getting sucked into the class that they have, thinking that they can be and beat the American dream, can get the white picket fence in the suburbs in the United States, or do we have the one village in Africa that succeeded in escaping from Coca-Cola? We have more of the first and not the second, obviously. Secondly, I want to say about that is that Marx did not agree to use the state in his revolution. He called for the uniting of all the workers in the entire world, abandoning every nationality, making sure that the state, which is used by the capital owners, will not succeed and will not help them. He said that we cannot use the state, and we're saying that the state is just like the internet here. He would not allow and accept to co-opt with the internet in his decision to make to foresee the revolution that will happen. No. So that was my rebuttal, and now to my substantive. So the false perception of protest. How did protest used to be? 60 seconds about protest. Making a change through the streets. It was protesting for weeks, for months, for years, screaming for women's rights, standing 24/7 next to the White House, uniting for action, doing stuff outside, and then succeeding and then creating something. How does it look today? With the internet and with the world that we have now. All I need to do is like something on Facebook. All I need to do is say I will attend the event, even though I'm not going to do it, because just by saying I will is my protest and is saying I'm against or I'm for. Not really going, not really, because I did my share. I even shared the event on Facebook. It's the word share, it's there. I did not do anything else. Blogging about a subject, any subject. You have women, minorities, Occupy Gaza, everything that you have, and not actually doing anything. Because in a few cases, and yes, we accept that in some few cases, we will have a revolution. For example, we did see the revolution with Facebook in Egypt. It did occur, we're not disacknowledging that. But we're saying that in most cases, and sadly, really, in most cases, nothing happens. Because instead of the 15,000 people that I thought will come to my protest, only 15 come, 3 of them were my parents. 2 of them were my parents. Issues, I had issues. I have time. I had a very intelligent debate on my Facebook wall, and women still earned 2/3 of the men's salary, and sweatshops in China are still prospering, even though I said a lot of smart things about it in Facebook, and Yochai and Shachar talked a lot about that all the time, making me look very stupid. Also, people got used to getting everything really fast, by one click. I just do something and then everything happens. I just decide what dress I want on Macy's to buy for the world's final, and all I have to do is wait for it to come for me at home. I don't have to do anything else. So after one failure, one stuff that I actually did not happen for me, I will stop trying because something is shinier and there is an upgrade of Visual Blitz on Facebook that I really want to use and I really want to try. What we're seeing is that actually, you stop laughing. What we're seeing is that actually people will not do anything, and if the opposition are trying to tell us that we have this full world of communication, that we can create those connections between workers around the world, that we can create connections in the same state or create a revolution, eventually nothing will actually happen, and eventually all we get is a really nice debate on Facebook and nothing much. Second, do you want? First?
Okay, with the internet, the middle class was able dollar by dollar to bring in a black president who did a health reform in the United States. How can you say that that means nothing?
Because last time I checked, Obama did not only use the internet, he did a lot more than that. He went to a lot of rallies, a lot of pep rallies. He used not just the internet, he used everything that he had in his power to make sure that people will hear him. And it wasn't that easy for him, just like you're painting it that much. He did much more than that using the internet in his way to presidency. It wasn't that easy as you picture it. What Marx will say about everything that I said until now and everything that we heard from the proposition, he will say that he wants the real communication between workers of the world, the real revolution, not the fake McDonald's / Coca-Cola / AT&T endorsed protest that might create something and probably will not. What we showed you in the opposition, we showed you that the internet is controlled by the capital owners, just like the free market, free so-called, just like the legal system, just like the state as a whole. And by that, we cannot allow, we cannot accept, and Marx will never accept the internet because it means a failure. It means that we are approving of everything that the capital owners are doing and saying in order to achieve something that will never happen. For all those reasons, I'm begging you to not accept.